Hello, guys. I'm here with all my friends. That was a really bad joke, but anyway, Jerome is going to be late. Marvin isn't here, so I thought I would take the opportunity to do a bit of riffing. Maybe you know what? I'm going to talk about a concert that I went to, and oh my god. Okay, I'm going to talk about two things, and you know what? I'll probably revisit them when Marvin gets back. So, the first of which is about Samurai Champloo. So after many years, it's been almost 2.5 years since I've watched Samurai Champloo, and I've loved the music. It's finally all on streaming platforms. Can we get a hallelujah? I used to pray for times like this. Oh, it's just like I remember I was at work, and I think one of my friends sent it into our anime group chat, and I was just like, wait, oh my god, it's finally on there because like I had this like Samurai Champloo for me. I think it is my favorite anime soundtrack of all time. Like it's just beautiful, incredibly well produced, and yeah, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful series, um, beautiful series, beautiful art style, beautiful meaning behind the story, amazingly well written characters, and it really holds up. I think it's gonna be 18 years old this year, and it's just incredible. And like the music, I think especially for me, since I love music so much. Um, so the Samurai Champloo soundtrack had four producers on it. It had Nujabes, Fat John, Suchi, and Force of Nature. I'll be honest, like having listened to all four, like because essentially there's like an album per soundtrack, like per producer. So you've got the Fat John part, you've got the Nujabes, you've got the Suchi, and the you've got the Force of Nature. I kind of gravitate more towards the Fat John and Nujabes. Nujabes is one of my favorite producers of all time, and Fat John I would say is as well. He's just incredible. If you have not listened to it, I would strongly suggest that you listen to. Let me find it. It's in my like songs. It's in my like songs. Fat John, Cold Memory. Oh my word, that song, beautiful, beautiful. It's an incredible song. And that album that it's on, I think it's called Afterthoughts. Yeah, great album. So yeah, it just really struck a chord with me. I think for me, I loved Missline. Of course, I love Battle Cry. I love Ask. Those three, I think, really stand out. You've got Kujaku. You've got Ararian Dance. Um, and then let me see what's on my, because I added all the tunes to my instrumental playlist. Let me list them off for you guys. Here we go. Here we go. So you've got How You Feel. You've got The Space Between Two Worlds, 64 Part 2, which is amazing. Sanctuary Ship. Yeah. So I remember the notification, and literally straight away I just slapped it on. Just so happy. I can finally listen to it while I'm reading manga or reading books. Yeah, really excited. Because yeah, I'd had loads of the tunes, like homework edits even, on YouTube in playlists. So feels really good. I mean, I did sometimes listen on SoundCloud, but yeah, it feels really good to finally have it on a streaming platform that I use. So yeah, and the second thing I wanted to talk about was a concert that I went to, and that the concert, I think, let me read the name. So it was a Studio Ghibli concert, and by that I mean it was a concert which consisted entirely of almost entirely. There were a few tunes that weren't, but almost entirely of Studio Ghibli soundtracks. It was called Symphonic Anime Film Scores, yeah, Studio Ghibli. Yeah, it was amazing, and it was at Jazz Cafe, which is a beautiful venue in Camden. It's iconic. I would love. I'm speaking it into existence. I would love to gig there one day. It's a beautiful venue. I've seen, I think, three performances there now, and oh, it was just unreal. It was just unreal. Like, I wouldn't say what my day job is, but the nature of my day job makes it difficult for me to dedicate as much time to my craft as a musician as I would like, and often leaves me feeling quite drained. So I really appreciate having these moments where I get to go to concerts and feel inspired and enjoy music, because the just oh my word, like, because I've never, the only two Studio Ghibli films I've ever actually seen are, the only one I've watched in full actually is The Boy and the Heron, which is the most recent one. It's a good watch. And then I think I watched Spirited Away when I was in year 7 in RE. But yeah, it's I'm quite familiar. I'm more familiar with the music, funnily enough, than I am with the actual content of the films. Like, I know Studio Ghibli has this amazing reputation, but yeah, it's like more the music. And Joe Hisaishi is incredible, and it was just beautiful. It was two violinists, a violist, and a cellist, and then there was a pianist who joined later as well, and it was beautiful, beautiful night. Like, virtuosic playing, like masters of their craft on those instruments. Beautiful. And yeah, I was just blown away. I was almost moved to tears at one point, like almost in tears. Yeah, it was a beautiful night. And actually, finally, Marvin's calling me. So yeah. Okay, welcome to the first Anime Hour episode of 2024. I am here with my good friend Marvin. Say hello to the camera.
Yo.
How are you doing today, Marvin?
Fucking freezing
It's
out
so
here.
cold,
It's
man.
cold. Look, all you winter lovers out there, yeah? You're scary
You're
individuals.
sick.
You guys asking.
tapped.
You're weird. You're weird.
You're very tapped.
You're weird, yeah?
Very, very tapped.
I don't like my hands and toes
Yes.
feeling cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very strange.
I don't care. I'll take 30, 50 degree
Yeah.
weather compared to this minus
Yep.
4 nonsense we're getting as well.
Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. But yeah, what we thought we'd do, we didn't not record last month, so just like the music review show, we weren't able to kind of review 2023. So that's what we're going to use today to do. We're going to look back over 2023, speak about some anime and manga that we really enjoyed reading, and then we're going to also look forward to this year, because personally, there's a lot of series for me that are continuing and dropping seasons this year that I'm really looking forward to. But there are also some new additions as well. So yeah.
Yeah. Right. So for 2023, we thought it'd be best to just give a wrap up. You know, as Mahesh already said, we didn't get a chance to last year, even though December was last month, if you want to get technical. So we're going to discuss that as well. Do you want to give your top 5 first?
Yes, sir. So, in no particular order, my top 5 anime from last year are as follows. So, Vinland Saga, Jujutsu
choice.
Kaisen. Sorry? Go on.
Good choice.
Yeah, Vinland Saga was incredible. It just blew me away. Like, I think I watched season 1. I actually only watched it last year. Literally just before season 2 dropped, and it blew my mind. And season 2 was a different tone, much more character development focused as opposed to action, but it was still just beautifully done. I feel like it really kind of does a lot of examination of the human condition, and there's a lot of reflection involved from Thorfinn, and I really enjoyed it. Jujutsu Kaisen, I think, even though I think there were points, and we've spoken about this, there were some points, I think, towards the middle. It actually, I feel like it started well, dipped, but it actually got better towards the end.
I won't lie, for me it was that Sukuna Mogara.
Maharaga,
When I was watching that fight, and
it was shaky.
I genuinely could not keep up. I was gonna get a headache because I myself, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like, you just know it was unfinished.
Yeah.
I know there's people raving about it, but I thought to myself, bro, I've seen clearer fights.
Yeah.
I've seen clearer fights
fair.
than that. Like, I've seen stuff that come out like 10 plus years ago more clearer than that.
Yeah. I think, down to the scheduling, which is just ridiculous. But that being said, I think Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 really did justice to the Hidden Inventory arc and Shibuya, and finished off on a massive high. Season 3's already been confirmed,
Yeah.
which is going to be great. And then Mashle, which I really, really enjoyed. I think my perception of Mashle going into it was just kind of very different. I didn't expect it to be so like playful and fun. Like MASH is very much. I feel like it kind of gives me like mob vibes in some way, not because of
It's hair.
yeah. Well, that no, you're actually quite right. The hair is the same, but like in the sense that like they're both characters who are stupidly overpowered in their universe, but they don't actually care about like they don't really care about your classic like anime tropes.
Bro, it's just
And-
Harry Potter with a gym membership.
No, but it's hilarious, bro. I love it. I love it. I really enjoy it.
Well, season 2's out.
I need to once the dub is. I don't know if the dub is out, but once it is, I will start watching it.
Probably not.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, Masho, I just really enjoyed it. Really, really fun watch for me. Hilarious, had me cracking up. And yeah, and then Blue Lock. Like even though it started in 2022, there were episodes that dropped in 2023. Just amazing, just really enjoyable. I got to a point where I was just on the edge of my seat every single week. It's great, and yeah, I was gonna say something about something that's coming out this year, but I'm gonna wait. And then finally, Doctor Stone, which I think is. Oh wait, no, how I've missed Bleach. Oh snap!
Core 2.
Oh mad. Okay, I'm gonna swap out Mashal for Bleach then.
Yeah.
How did I forget
I was
Bleach?
about to say. I haven't watched Mashal, but I would have probably put Bleach above it.
No, I can't believe I forgot Bleach because Core 1 dropped in 2022, Core 2 dropped this in 2023,
year.
didn't it? Okay, yeah, no, Bleach.
Six
yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Gap? Yeah, 6 months gap.
Yeah, I'm swapping out Mashal. And I think that's an outstanding list in my humble opinion. Vinland Saga, JJK, Bleach, Blue Lock, and Doctor Stone. Doctor Stone, just like, again, what I love about it is the uniqueness. It's Senku isn't your normal protagonist, I'd like to say. Like, very different. Doesn't really deal with the anime tropes that you get. And it's just really refreshing, really well done, and also just some really beautifully poignant moments. It's brilliant. And a villain who I'm really looking forward to learning more about. And
Oh,
Yeah.
why man, innit?
Wyman, yeah.
Yeah, I was discussing this weekend with someone.
Yeah.
Really want to know what's going on with him
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Right, so my one. So I didn't have Blue Lock on my list. Reason why is because I still consider that 2022, even though that did
Fairs.
overrun. That's like
Yeah.
what else was like that as well? Which was for 6 months. Oh, I'll remember it. So I had Jujutsu Kaisen, but I was saying that from like last year when I knew, just because I knew how this arc was going to be compared to Bleach Core 2. So I was like, I know that is going to be my number one. Didn't disappoint. There were, I wouldn't say, I was probably say there's probably like 2 moments. We should probably going to be nitpick. One's a nitpick, which I don't care. It's a nitpick. It's the scene when Gojo's like, after he, it's like he's in a moment of ecstasy when he's in the sky, like in heaven earth. I'm the only one in it, but I didn't like the angle that they took it from. Because remember when that came out, the episode came out, everyone was complaining. I was like, you know what? They're not kind of wrong, because how the manga adapts it, I kind of preferred it from like the angle that they took. It didn't hit the same in the anime. But the fight was still cold. Like the fight lived up to my hype though. It's just that one's a nitpick. And then the other thing is, which is obviously a genuine concern, that was the Sukuna versus Mohoraga fight.
Yeah.
Look, I wish that fight could have been done better.
Yeah.
But I understood that the employees, they didn't even get enough time. They didn't get enough time to work on it.
No.
So that's why it looked unfinished. So I wish that one could have done, but I mean, been done a little bit better. You know, it's not going to get changed. It is what it is. That's life. So that's that. But overall, season 2 was amazing.
Incredible.
The first 5 episodes,
fights,
like the opening songs they used, the endings they used, every kind of key moment that was in the manga was pretty much translated well. Like, I wasn't really disappointed. Every week I look forward to it. Now it just feels weird that there's no Jujutsu Kaisen for like another year or so. So my Thursdays feel a bit empty. But I can fill that gap with whatever anime or manga I choose to watch. But other than that, Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 really, really, really good. Really good. But second, which is going to be quite a surprise, is Doctor Stone season 3. Yeah, man. Because I went on like a binge watch towards the end of the year. So I rewatched season 1, season 2, and then when I led up into season 3, did you watch that special?
Of course, yeah, the Ryusui, yeah.
So watch the Ryusui special, which is good. Watch that.
Good, it's a good special.
Plus, it gives you more context into who Ryusui's character is in season 3 and who he is. For anyone that gets into Dr. Stone, you'll find out about him soon enough. But yeah, even season 3, that kept me on the edge because I was gonna watch it last April. Was like, is it gonna be all in one go? But no, they experienced the cause. I was like, you know what, I'll wait. So I waited April to December, eight whole months.
Yeah.
Good thing about Dr. Stone is that because it is still like a very underrated anime, you can actually go ages without being spoiled.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, you know what, as well, I can kind of wait. Worth the wait as well. Definitely worth the wait. It was that season. I think that might be. Yeah, that so far season 3 that was the best season for Dr. Stone.
Yeah.
Definitely. The main villain in that season, Minister Inudo, was cold.
Ibarra, yeah.
Like,
God.
that's the Minister Ibarra. I'm thinking of a person. He had a plan for
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
Every plan. Like he made Senku think.
Listen, yeah.
He made Senku think, and we do see it often, but we don't see it like on that level. Like Senku was like doing stuff that he wouldn't even expect to. Like a lot of it was just improv, which was, it was like extra added feature that I liked a lot from season 3. So I was saying that, look, when Dr. Stone is finished, he'll probably end up in that category of like perfect animes. It's trending towards that way. So we'll just see how season 4 goes.
And that's apparently going to be the final season.
Yeah. It probably most likely be a long one.
Yeah,
depending on how they do it.
Yeah, they were saying as well. They were worried that like it wouldn't adapt enough, but I think it will be a long one. It might be broken up into cores. It wouldn't shock me if they had like part of it as a special. I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm gonna collect the. I'm a good way on to collecting the manga. I'm gonna read the manga before I because oh my God, did you guys see that? I sent a thread into the chat ages ago, of the anime chat on Twitter. Of Boichi's drawings.
I've seen his drawings from other stuff as well because he's got another manga called Origin. So I've seen some stuff there.
Oh my word, Boichi! Yeah, crazy. But yeah, continue.
Yeah,
go on. Sorry.
Number 3, Vinland Saga season 2.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, really and truly, the top 3 can be changed.
Interchangeable.
It's interchangeable. Yeah, man, that and like what? See, Vinland Saga season 2 is proof of what happens when the animators get time.
Yeah,
because there wasn't a moment when I was watching it where I was like to myself, like, bro, like that was crisp. I remember watching the first episode, I was like to myself, damn, this is clear as hell.
And it was 24 episodes.
And it was 24 episodes. Yeah. It was beautiful. It was weekly. That ran for 6 months.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I had a slow start at the beginning, which is understandable because of the nature of the arc.
Yeah.
And I remember people like, oh, no, where's all the fighting from season 2? Like, it's like, you got to take time with this arc. It's a little bit slow. Like, I say, like, the first half is still kind of introducing things, how this arc goes. Like, it's still on, like, Thorfinn's redemption path. But then, like, once you get to the second part, that's when it all just kicks up. And it then, like, brings in, like, that extra action that you might have been looking for or needed. But other than that, that was a solid season overall. I just can't wait till we get season 3.
It's not been confirmed.
No. Season 3 has not been confirmed yet.
And I reckon it'll probably be a while because there was a 4-year wait between season 1 and 2, wasn't it?
Yeah. Because I actually do forget that season
1 came out in 2019.
Yeah. But I originally watched season 1 back in 2021, so it was like 2-year gap for me.
Yeah, I only watched. It was pretty short for me. I finished season 1,
and
then the dub, and even season 2 dropped pretty soon after. I was excited. Go on. So that's your 3, and then number 2.
3. My number 4 is Pluto.
Nice.
It's Naoki Urasawa, man.
Yeah.
And anything done by Naoki Urasawa is just going to go well. And I remember last year March time, I read the manga, and then as I found out, oh yeah, the anime is coming out. I was like to myself, I want to see how they did in the anime, and that's one of them cases where when Netflix gets it right, they really get it right. And then there's times when Netflix get it wrong, they really get it wrong. That one fits in that category where they got it right. Like the 1 hour episodes fit Pluto so much. Like I don't think it would have like engaged. I don't think it would have caught the audience the same if they had split up into like half an hour episodes or like 20 episodes. Like that having that 1 hour stretch for each one. Yeah, it can be a bit time consuming because, like, you know, it's like, damn, it's an hour. Like, if I watch that 4 episodes, that's like kind of half my day gone. But in saying that though, you can put aside like an hour. You could watch like 1 episode a day, and like because of how suspenseful the series is, yeah, because that's kind of the type of writing that Naoki Urasawa does. You know, very thriller based, mystery, keeps you on your toes. That's what Pluto is. And with the anime, there wasn't a dull moment while watching each episode. And I think I said it because I know how also like the anime ended up because I read the manga. Like it didn't disappoint, so I was still keeping engaged and watching each episode as it goes on. But yeah, man, Netflix really did. They really did well with this one. I'm just hoping now because Pluto was good, it had its success. I'm hoping that we can get 20th Century Boys, which is one of Naoki Urasawa's other works, to hopefully get an anime adaptation. But fingers crossed that comes through. But I don't know, not guaranteed. And then the last one is Bleach Core 2. I've got that number 5. I like Core 2. But for me it's just that the first half was better than the second half for me. It's just that the first half was like it had all like the moments that I liked. The second half was like it's alright, you know. It had what I wanted, but it's like it didn't like catch me like other stuff did in my top 5 list.
Sorry,
But I think it's mainly like after Kenpachi's fights when I was like to myself, alright, it's kind of cool, but it's like the other stuff that happens after didn't really grip me as much because I also kind of know that Core 3 now, that's going to be slightly better than Core 2 because I know what else is going to come after that.
No.
But
Core 3's... Oh, yeah, we'll get onto that.
that's coming out this year. We will discuss that soon.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, 2023 didn't disappoint. And really and truly, there's so much more you can discuss because that spring period, especially in the show and anime community, during April, we had Demon Slayer. We had... what else did we have?
Hell's Paradise.
Mashal came out as well.
Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone. So Vinland Saga obviously ran through.
Oh, yeah.
But then obviously I think before that we also had Attack on Titan was last year.
Yeah.
The conclusion was in 2023 as well. Spy X Family was decent, season 2.
Yeah.
That cruise arc is a bit was fun. But 2023 didn't disappoint. Oh, One Piece had a very good year.
Yeah.
It finally wrapped up the Wano arc. And then this year, obviously, they're gonna get onto now like a proper. This is like it's serious now.
Yeah.
The Egghead Island arc. I'll dive into that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Soon, but 2023, good year. Yeah. Also, Crunchyroll Awards are coming up this year. I saw, so like you can also kind of vote as well. What you say?
You know, Megan Thee Stallion's presenting.
Yeah, I saw that earlier on today. I'm kind of surprised they didn't get like RDC World.
Yeah,
because I know Meg's been a fan, but it's like RDC
they've
World.
been about it, man.
Yeah, they've been about it for like years. Yeah. But like I said, that's just something I just kind of noticed. But it's whatever, really. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also I've got Black Clover movie came out last year as well. There was just so much stuff that came out last year. Couldn't really keep up.
Yeah.
What I will say is that even though Blue Lock didn't make my list because it was 2022, 2023 manga wise, that stole the show. Now, I know Jujutsu Kaisen like had everyone grips, but Blue Lock was the highest selling manga of 2023.
Crazy.
Yeah, so it outsold Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece as well. So it had a very, very good year, and it's kind of surprising because it has gone under the radar, that manga, but also because we know we're going to get season 2 and there's going to be like a special on Nagi coming out as well. So good things going to come, but that's just my thoughts and feelings on 2023.
Yeah, I think I was going to say, based on what you said actually, I think I'm going to take Blue Lock out of mine because it really and truly started in 2022.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to include, for me it's either... And I wanted to add just a little bit more on Bleach Core 2. Like Bleach is my favourite anime of all time, and I think it's going to take a lot for that to change for me. Like a huge amount. Like I don't think it's objectively the best. Although I think the Thousand Year Blood War has been done justice, like really been done beautifully, and I feel like the changes they've made have actually helped the story flow better than in the manga. But yeah, Bleach is my favorite anime of all time, and it's just like seeing it done justice. It's just wonderful. It's a great time to be a Bleach fan, and I loved Core 2, and yeah, really excited for Core 3. And yeah, Bleach Core 2 just had so many moments, man. Like you had Kenpachi's Bankai. No, not even his Bankai. Oh man, my bad.
No, his
Spoiler.
Bankai hasn't.
His Shikai.
Yeah.
You had a Shikai. You had Sajin's Bankai. Rukia's Bankai. The funny thing is, yeah, even Renji, like Renji's a serial L taker, but even his Bankai reveal was awesome. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think, yeah, as Marvin said, like now I do look back at it, I really enjoyed both parts, but I think the second half was definitely slower. But I feel like part of that is because it was building up to the third core. So yeah, and then I think, yeah, I'm gonna take out Blue Lock as much as I enjoyed it. It didn't start in 2022. So for me, it's either Mashal or Hell's Paradise. I think as a whole, I'm inclined to say Mashal, because I still think of what we've got so far. I think the read was better for Hell's Paradise, because I think, yeah, there were points. It did improve. Like I think it kind of went through a JJK journey with Mappa, where
First couple of episodes.
well, yeah,
No, it's more them first couple of episodes when they're on the island where it's a bit. touch
yeah.
and
No,
go.
for me it was like episode 1 to 4. They were pretty good. 5 and 6 is where it really dipped. Where I saw some of the animation, I was just there like, wait, what is going on? And then it got better towards the end. And I think because of that consistency, I think I'm gonna put Masho in there. I've kind of articulated my points, but I think, yeah, honourable mentions I would probably give to Demon Slayer. I don't think Swordsmith's Village arc was as good as, definitely not as good. Like I think out of what we've got so far of Demon Slayer, I think season 2 is by far the peak so far. Anyway, it wasn't as good, but still really enjoyable.
Surprisingly, though, I had a lot of viewership. I saw a tweet which said that I think it was like the most viewed anime last year. Even though that season of Demon Slayer was mid, right, compared to other stuff happening. Yeah, that's the thing with Demon Slayer. Like, it has them patches where it's like not really like you think, it's alright, but the next thing you know, you see numbers where like it's doing this and that. It's like, right, it just catches everyone.
Yeah, it really does. It gets people going, and I think, yeah, the next arc is going to be the Hashira training arc, but
that's coming out this year.
But I think the arc that I genuinely think it's gonna break the internet. It's gonna break hearts. The Infinity Castle arc, when that drops, yeah, crazy. I think some more honourable mentions for me as well. I will give Hell's Paradise an honourable mention, because I actually think, even in spite of that, the bit of the animation,
that anime was solid.
It is solid. It's solid. I still prefer. I think the reason why the animation really bothers me is because Yuji Kaku is an incredible mangaka. Like his drawing, like some of the 2-page spreads you see in Hell's Paradise, just outrageous. But even then, just the detail, and I think it really annoyed me seeing like the bits where the animation just didn't hold, because a good portion of it did, but I think, yeah, that was a disappointment for me. I think part of me, it's because I just enjoyed the read so much that I was just a bit disappointed by that little bit in the middle. As I said, episode 7 onwards, it picked back up, and I think it ended really strong. That final fight in the episode 12 was really strong, and season 2 of that crap,
hasn't been. I don't think that's been announced.
It's not been announced.
No.
No, it's been announced, but
probably not gonna come this year. I haven't seen anything for it coming out this year. I'm probably gonna guess it's gonna come out 2025.
Let me see. Hell's Paradise.
I wouldn't be surprised, because it's nowadays with most anime, it's always like a kind of 2-year turnaround. It seems to be.
It's got a teaser visual. But I'm not sure if it will come. It did get a little teaser at thing, but yeah. I'm excited. I think, again, it's the kind of thing where I just wish that I think it's probably a victim of scheduling, because I think at that point the animators would have been starting Jujutsu Kaisen, would still doing Vinland, Attack on Titan, they just come off the back of Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I really hope season 2 it can be consistent all the way through. Yeah, because it deserves it. The manga's a really great read. Like I love Hell's Paradise as a manga, um, and yeah, and I think other honorable mentions. I quite liked. I think it's a short one, but I quite liked Revenger. It's a solid 12 episode watch.
Yeah, shit, I
Yeah,
forgot about that one.
yeah. It's not. I wouldn't put it like top tier.
No, no,
but
no,
it's
no.
a good
Because
watch.
I did watch it anime
Yeah.
only.
Yeah.
Yeah, once. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good.
That had a solid ending,
Yeah.
and really and truly, it didn't leave anything.
No.
Didn't leave anything more like, oh, we need season 2.
No,
It
no.
ended.
Yeah.
It was the right way to end it.
Yeah.
It was the right
Yeah,
way,
I agree.
especially with how the main character was. It was like, yeah. That ending fitted
Yeah.
them well. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah, I
about that.
agree.
Shit, I
Yeah,
forgot
bro.
about that.
And then Spy Family as well.
Bit. Problem with Spy Family, slow at the start and then even slow at the end.
Yeah.
It's without that cruise arc section. That season would be very forgettable.
Yeah. No, I'll be honest. I'm kind of struggling to get through it at the moment because I think I'm 6 or 7 episodes behind. By the way, on the dub, like, so not even on the sub. Yeah, it's finished.
It's only 12 episodes.
Yeah,
It's a short season.
Okay. I think I watched the first half. I need to catch up. At one point, I'll binge it. But I'm trying to think anything else I watched in. The Attack on Titan special. I've only watched the first one, but I really enjoyed it. What else came out in this year that I've. No, Awashi was 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
Chainsaw Man was also 2022.
Yeah, late
I
2022.
think Ranking of Kings was also 2022.
Yeah, so was Mob Psycho as well.
Oh wait, you know what? I'm actually gonna give a shout out. Let me double check that I got the thing right.
Where is it?
Trigun Stampede.
That came out last year.
Yes. Oh yeah. Let me
year.
give a big honorable mention to Trigun Stampede, because I think there's some and I get it. I think some people have a hesitation around it because of the animation, but it's genuinely like it blew me away kind of because I was like, okay, I love Trigun the OG, and I love the characters, and it does a completely fresh take on the series, but it's like it's beautifully done. The soundtrack is phenomenal, and it goes into I feel like in the OG Trigun, you like you kind of uncover the layers and realize that Vash is quite a broken person.
Same in the manga. I think the manga is even more bitter. As
Yeah, and it's like, but he kind of has his portrayal as like a cheerful person, and then slowly but surely you uncover those layers. But with Stampede, yeah, it's there, called like the humor, but they the tone they strike is the balance is beautiful. And for me, Knives, it was, I would argue, like for me in this adaptation, much more intimidating. He's terrifying, and the music and everything, it's actually done really well. Like, I think it's definitely. I'd really, really recommend it, and I think season 2 is coming out. I don't know if it'll be this year, but I know a sequel season has been announced. So, yeah, it was a really enjoyable watch because I started it and I was like, okay, this is interesting, but then I was like, wait, no, I'm really, really, really getting into this. Like, yeah, I think season 2 has been announced. Let me see, Trigun Stampede. Yeah, it's been confirmed. But we're not sure of the day. I imagine if it does come out, it will probably end of year. I quite enjoyed it. Jerome's here. Let me go and get him. And I think that's it. All the other ones, the other anime I watched older anime. I was going to include Cyberpunk Edge Runners, but I realised that's 2022. But yeah. I watched it last year. But yeah. Yeah, let me go get him.
Yeah, so, well, Maheshi's on a little detour. You know, I'm going to freestyle for a bit. No, I'm not. But, yeah, 2023 was a solid year. This year as well is going to be a good one. You know, I'm having a look, just to refresh myself, you know, for any horror fans, I think Junji Ito's Uzumaki, that's coming out next year. Chainsaw Man, the Rize arc, which is a small arc, but it's a good one, which continues after where the anime just finished off. I don't want to obviously tell you what happens in it, but you know that's coming out this year. It's gonna be a movie, which in my opinion is probably best suited towards that arc. Don't think if they had it as in terms of like episodes, it would have gone down as well. But I'm enjoying that they chose a movie. Yes, also as well, Haikyuu, the dumpster battle. So obviously, those that watch Haikyuu, I watched it last year in 2023 for the first time. Amazing experience. In fact, I won like a little sports anime binge from like June, July through to like October. Definitely something I recommend doing. I watched Awashi. I watched Kuroko's on Basketball. I watched Haikyuu and Ippo as well. Very good. I definitely recommend doing it. So the movie for that is coming out soon. My Hero season 7.
Just throw you straight in the deep end. Me and Marvin have just finished our top 5 anime for the year.
Yeah.
You want to hear yours?
Come on in the group chat, so let me try and remember what I said. So my number 1 for the year, I didn't put them in order in the group chat.
Okay.
But if I had to pick one as my number 1, I would say Dr. Stone. That's my number 1. That was really good.
Pick.
Amazing.
Ibra is one of the best villains.
Yeah.
He's just bro. He got planned for everything.
At the same time, Senk is one of the best main characters.
Yeah. He's brilliant.
So my number 2, it's gonna be Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
We've spoken about that too many times on this podcast.
What a show.
Speaking about it more.
And the manga. Have you guys read the most recent chapter?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Crazy.
Yeah. What I'm saying is UG stocks their sky high.
Buy the dip. Buy the dip.
I told everyone
buy the dip.
Never sold them.
Yeah.
So my number 3 for anime of the year is gonna be Blue Lock. Still, stuff that episode aired in 2023 was the second selection, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was actually really good.
That's amazing.
And the back heel goal against Rin's team, I've watched that so many times. Is that he's that thing? Oh man, he's fooled me. Not.
Yeah. Oh man.
The World 5.
The World 5. Yeah, it was really good.
That was a cooking.
And then there was the whole plot. It was better done in the manga, if I'm being honest. But the whole plot just with Kunigami not making it.
Yep. Rensuke.
Yeah, they I don't know why they cut out Shido's original introduction from the anime, but
I don't know.
it was still a good watch.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's my number 3. And my number 4, I'm gonna put One Piece. I think all of the best episodes I watched this year in One Piece.
Gear 5 and finally
Gear 5 finally announced, and then there was the whole climax of Kaido. They did it so much better with than the manga did it, and then there was the Zoro versus King fight, Sanji versus Queen, Lauren, Kid versus Big Mom. All of those fights I was really looking forward to, and anime didn't disappoint at all. And obviously now they started Egghead. Yeah.
I've got to catch up. About a couple episodes behind.
And my number 5, rounding it off, is going to be My Hero Academia Season 6. A lot of seasons, that one.
Yeah, season 7's coming this year.
Obviously, the better parts of Season 6 did air in 2022. But the parts that aired in 2023 was still really good as well. That was obviously the arc where Deku's on his own. Which is really, really good arc. Still a really good arc, yeah. So that was a really enjoyable watch. Yeah, those are my top 5 for this year. What we doing mangas as well?
No, just anime. Unless you want to do manga?
I don't mind. Are we saying
top of my head though?
Are we doing manga that we read or manga that came out?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I read enough.
I didn't read enough stuff
new
in
manga.
No.
As in like it's just chapter dropped.
Oh. Or JJK.
So for me, my number 1 will be One Piece.
Okay.
That's been insane. Egghead Island is a strong contender for best arc in One Piece. It's up there with Marineford and Nice Lovely.
I would say
JJK.
JJK, crazy.
Most of it is the fight between Gojo and Sukuna.
Crazy.
That is one of my favorite fights in anime manga history. That fight was amazing.
Yeah.
Big plot twist with the ending. And that fight had Twitter going
every Wednesday.
Crazy. Deservedly, that
JJK.
Even for that fight alone, it should be there. But even everything before.
Oh my god! Yeah. Before.
I think Hikari versus was that?
I think that was 2022.
Oh yeah, it was
2022
because it was like still in the early parts of Culling games.
Last year, the thing is, I read Kaiju number 8 and Sakamoto Days last year.
That's coming out this year. As
Yeah. But I'm not sure if the chapters I read would have. I'm not sure if the chapters I read came out in 2023 because I read
What volume?
volume 8 of Sakamoto Days. I don't think that would have come out in 2023.
No, because volume 8 only came out last year in English. So that would have been like a 2022.
Yeah, then probably, I mean, yeah, I don't think I read enough. I'm only really, in terms of weeklies, I'm only reading Chainsaw Man and JJ. You know, I'm going to put Chainsaw, I mean, it's by default, but Chainsaw Man is actually a really good read right now.
Yeah. I just wanted to mention manga just because I wanted to say 2024 is looking like it's going to be a very big year for manga.
Sakamoto
Chainsaw Man has been incredible for
It's
the
been really
last 3 or 4
I
months.
apologize, Fujimoto. I wasn't familiar with your game.
He was just egging us on.
He was egging us on, man.
Just like,
He was simmering slowly.
I'm simmering. He says sometimes you gotta let it marinate.
Yeah,
you can't just cook.
Yeah, facts.
Marinate. If
gotta leave it
you
in the
just
fridge.
cook,
Yeah.
then the chicken's not gonna be having much flavour. You gotta let it
Facts.
marinate,
Facts.
so you get everything there. Get all the seasoning. You might think, oh, that's boring. I can't taste the seasoning when you're just putting it on. You'll taste it when it's cooked and cooked.
I remember saying just the latest. I remember saying
You
about a
did,
year.
you
I
did.
said
My Hero Academia is doing this that same thing. I've read this week's chapter before coming here. It was 10 out of 10.
oh, they finally fixed up.
Deku's top one main character. He's a goated main character, man. He's so sick, man. But he's up against probably a top one villain as well, man. Shigaraki. Yeah, he's one of the greatest villains in anime history. He's just everything about it is just he's just likable for all the wrong reasons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, I've been raving about Sakamoto Days all year last year. For me, that was my number one. But obviously for something that's new, and the Blue Lock manga as well.
Yeah,
I know.
Blue Lock
Obviously, I want
manga.
about Jujutsu Kaisen, but
Yeah, for me the best part of the Blue Lock manga was the Manshine City versus Bastard Munich game.
look, man.
The game against the Ubers though, I feel like that you dragged on for ages.
I won't lie,
Fucking
yeah.
hell.
If you ain't, when we get season 2, be prepared. I remember I was reading that You Under 20 arc.
Oh yeah, the season.
season-
That's the third section, which is pretty much. It's just a little bit
Yeah.
before, and then there's the under 20 match, which is that's the peak of Blue Lock, in my opinion.
I was reading that last year, like to myself, this shit is just too good. It's just it's too good. Like I was literally on edge. I was on edge.
Blue Lock, it's probably gonna return like October or something.
Yeah.
Probably.
They could just leave it to
Nagi,
2025.
the Nagi
though.
film drops in
Yeah,
this
they
year,
have a Nagi
in
film,
April.
yeah.
In April.
This year.
It's based on I know there's a
There's a side story.
There's a side story about him, and they've decided it's canon. I haven't read it.
No,
I'm
I've read
saving
it.
it for the movie.
Yeah. I'm not in a rush to read it. For the main stuff.
And what else has been going on in manga this year? Obviously, My Hero Academia will be finishing this year.
Yeah.
As will
10-year
JJK.
10-year anniversary.
Oh.
Possible Chainsaw Man could finish this year.
Yeah.
That's a little bit less likely, but Eden Zero, that's finishing in
I mean,
between 5 and 10 chapters. That's finishing
Well,
soon.
Also, he's
My Hero Academia is
Yeah.
similarly, that's finishing. There's no way it's got more than 10 chapters left. Unless they just do a whole bunch of nonsense at the end. It's just slow.
I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to stretch it to the 10-year anniversary.
Oh, they want to they want to. They already talk about a spin-off.
Nah.
They're thinking that's just way too popular. They're thinking, you thought we were finished?
Nah.
ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
My University Academy. My Hero University. It's coming, man.
Nah, let my man rest because he's been working on the My Hero Academia universe, including like My Hero Academia Vigilantes for like 10 years now.
Yeah, because he's done the side series.
The side series as well. He's been working on that universe for like 10 years. Let him rest.
Yeah.
Let him rest.
So, with all that being said, shall we look ahead to 2024 and discuss?
Well, we are in 2024, innit?
Sorry. And this year, and let me see. I'm trying to read your.
Anything, innit?
Yeah, I think for me, I'm looking forward.
JJK's coming out. I think autumn.
Is it?
Really?
Or December. That's when they'll drop it. We know it's coming this year. So
It's this year.
Season 3 already?
Yeah, I think they said it will be this next year.
Ooh.
If it is, it's gonna be late though.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, then I'm looking
That'll
forward
be
for that.
the Cullen Games arc. 'Cause
Yeah.
it is quite far behind the manga.
Yeah,
So,
very far.
Yeah.
Very far. This year, I'm excited. Yeah, Blue Lock. I'm excited for the film.
Yeah, the Blue Lock film's gonna be good.
Me too.
More I think about it, I don't think season 2 will drop this year.
Maybe.
I think it might drop early next year.
Yeah.
I hope it drop this year.
I'm excited for Blue Lock. Masho started up again, but I need to watch it. I'm really excited for Kaiju number 8.
That's coming out
April, right?
April.
Really excited for Kaiju number 8. I think I've read up to volume 5 or volume 6 of the manga. It's a really good read. It's one of those where I was like, it's just gonna be a classic kaiju thing. You know, big monster guy has big monster powers. You know, but it's really enjoyable. So I'm looking forward to the anime for that. Looking forward to Bleach Core 3 and Chainsaw Man and Spy Family. Wait, no, the Spy Family film's dropped. No,
No, it's coming out this year.
I swear it's come out in Japan though, or
No, it's coming out soon in Japan.
oh, okay, my
Not
bad.
out yet.
My bad.
No, yet.
And then yeah, people looking at. I know Mugen Train is just like, it's just really, I feel like it's just so many more. We've got so many. I feel like we've got so many more films since them. Like for example, like you've had JJK. I mean, JJK Zero was phenomenal.
Yeah, when they just put the arc in there.
Yeah, in a
instead
film.
of
Yeah, instead of just
Yeah.
adapting to.
I think for a lot of smaller arcs, I think
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah. I get it.
Mm.
Yeah, you got the Chainsaw Man film. And then I'm trying to think. I'm probably missing some. Oh, Dan Da Dan comes out. Will
That
come
comes
out
in
later this year.
April. I think it's the same time.
Same time.
I think it's the same time.
Should be a
April,
good
if I
watch.
remember.
What else? Solo Leveling just started.
That just started.
In no announcement for Fire Force yet.
None.
I
Season
swear.
3.
Wait,
None.
I thought it got announced. No.
No. They dropped
All
they dropped the ball
All
with
they've
that.
said is that it's in the makings, but that was like
2 years ago.
2022 or
2 years
something.
ago. They dropped the ball because the moment the manga finished, they should have said, you know what, we're gonna drop
Yeah.
Yeah,
the anime.
the hype was died down because the manga's finished for a
Yeah.
long time now.
Manga been finished within 2 years.
Hmm
Which
I
is crazy.
swear they announced it though. Like
No,
they didn't announce it. Season 3
hasn't come out yet.
was it?
No.
No. But I know it's not come out. But didn't they?
They haven't announced the time when it's gonna come out.
But they've announced that it's coming.
They announced it's in production, but
Yeah.
that was 2 years ago.
So Fire Force season 3 was confirmed back in May 2022.
Yeah, and we're in 2024.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because let me see, when did last season come out? Last season came out, I think, what,
I think it
2021?
was 2019 or something like that.
No, season 1 that came out in 2019.
Yeah.
When season
Oh yeah,
2.
season 19. I think season 1, yeah.
Yeah,
Season 2 came out
2020.
2020, I think.
2020, yeah. So it's 2020 and finished. Yeah, yes, 2020. So yeah, we're over 2 years since season 2.
For Fire Force.
Yeah, actually no, it's 3 years actually. 3 years since season 1.
Mm.
Yeah, so we definitely could have had an anime in.
It's 4 years, 2024 now, isn't it? 4 years since seasons 2.
It'd be 4 years in July.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, so that they dropped the ball on that one. Obviously we know Doctor Stone season 4 has been announced, but we don't know when that's gonna come.
Yeah.
I think
I know the manga's finished, so
The manga's
manga's
finished,
they don't have to worry about that. It's more about the studio.
It's
I
probably the
reckon
last
so-
one
maybe 2025.
Guessing it will around drop
next year.
summer or autumn this year.
Mm.
To be fair, it got confirmed quite quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't
They always confirm it at the end of the season.
Oh,
They
okay.
did that
Always.
seasons 1 and 2 as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yes. I mean, season 1 was 2019. Season 2 is 2021. 3. I reckon I'm gonna say maybe early next year. I don't know if it will come this year. Early next year, maybe.
I think no, you know what I'm thinking. With how Doctor Stone come out, I think it might be like a spring summer one.
A spring summer one. Yeah, you're right.
Because that
maybe.
one came out spring, and obviously,
Yeah.
and then it was like the end of summer because you had that 12-week run. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking probably will be like maybe next spring,
Next
maybe
spring,
next
yeah,
summer,
it
My
wouldn't
Hero
shock
maybe
Academia season 7. That
this year.
starts. I think it's gonna be spring. They usually bring it out in spring.
Didn't the one?
Season 6 came out
that's-
winter though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
thinking.
they did bring out season 5 last year spring as well though.
Yeah.
So because I think season 5 it weren't that great, so they just wanted to get that out of the way,
innit?
so you can get season 6 in.
That Dan's coming out in October.
Season 7 is gonna start off really good because you got I think the first fight in the season is Stars and Stripes versus Shigaraki. And then it's gonna be some mid after that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, My Hero, especially towards the end, it goes through like a period where you're gonna get bored. You get bored. You get bored. Unfortunately,
It's at the final head, and they're really spinning. It's getting really really good now. And it's be finishing very soon, the manga.
I need to catch up actually.
Obviously, now I think all the final battles are finished apart from the last one.
The most anticipated one.
Yeah.
That's been years in the making. I mean, years from like season 1, even season 2. That one. But yeah, what else is there? There's actually a Code Geass film coming out.
Oh, mad.
Yeah.
To be fair, there've been quite a few films. That came out. Yeah.
Even though they're not canon.
They're not canon. Yeah.
For obviously sports anime fans like myself, there's a Haikyuu film that's coming out this year.
Oh, yes.
Which is canon. It's basically a part of the manga that they haven't adapted, so they're gonna do it in a movie. I think that's a short one, so that's what they're doing it.
Haikyuu's finished, right?
Yeah. Haikyuu's been finished.
Have you watched it? Have you watched Haikyuu?
Yeah, watched it last year.
Still no word on Dragon Ball Super anime. You know, in the US, it's not even just the most anticipated anime; it's the most anticipated show to return. And it's still not, and there's still not a peep about when it's possible.
When did Dragon Ball Super come out? What, 2017? 2018?
Yeah, 2017? It finished. I think it came out. The original one came out in 2014, I think. It finished 2018.
Yeah.
And there's been nothing since. They said everyone knew it was coming back. They said, yeah, it's come back.
That's
when?
5 years. Because I'm
a lot of arcs that
this has happened after it.
Because obviously the Broly stuff that they're gonna put, that'll be the first arc. Yeah. And then after that, it's gonna be the Moro arc.
Yeah.
And there's the Granular arc.
Yeah.
And then there's the superhero arc.
Yeah.
So we've already got 4 full arcs.
You've got stuff there. See, they didn't need to give us that Dragon Ball Daima that they made as well. Just give us more Super. I saw that trailer and I was like,
I was thinking, I don't need this. I don't need this.
Nah.
You can keep that one.
We didn't really ask for that.
Like, people have been asking for Super and you give us that. I was thinking, that look like Dragon Ball Super to you?
Yes, sometimes.
Obviously, they got the game that will come out soon. Budokai Tenkaichi 4.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z games don't really go... Like, the formula for Dragon Ball Z games are already set. So it's not like they do bad, but it's just like other anime games that come afterwards, which kind of, but like, yeah, we don't...
JJK game, I'm not playing that game.
I saw that game.
I've seen the gameplay, I'm not playing it. No, yeah, save your money. Yeah, that's £70 down the drain if you want to buy that.
I saw that.
Just keep that money.
There's no...
Get yourself a treat. Don't buy it again, man.
There's no reason for why Yuji should be flying.
Why is Yuji flying? This man with no powers at all. He's flying in the air. Like, get on the floor.
Like, nobody introduced Kazan flies unless they're using a bird. The only person that actually flies is Megumi.
Gojo's the only one who just flies by himself. Yeah. Obviously, Megumi's got Nue.
Yeah.
Even that, Nue can't even hold on to him for that long.
Exactly. But there's that. But yeah, we're in a good spot for 2024 this year.
Yeah.
Very, very good spot. And then there was something that got announced last year. I think it's by the same people who produced Cowboy Bebop. It's called Lazarus.
Yes, I need to watch it. Oh my god.
It's not out yet. They haven't announced a date for it.
Yeah.
I just remember I was speaking to someone about it earlier on because it came back to me. There was a what do you call
trailer.
It? There was a trailer for it.
The trailer looks sick.
The trailer looks really good. But yeah, we still need some sort of date as to when it's going to come out.
Yeah, I think it's Shinichiro Watanabe, isn't it? Again. Can't wait. I'm excited for the soundtrack. I know the soundtrack's going to be beautiful. I know it's going to be well made. I can't wait.
Yes, it's a futuristic anime, so I think those ones kind of sell themselves, to be honest. They do well. Like stuff like Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk Edge is so good.
Yeah, they do themselves some justice, they do.
What a series that is.
Yeah. I think that was... Did that win Anime of the Year?
I think it did 2022.
Yeah.
What one? Oh no, they haven't announced it yet, have they?
No. They're still doing the voting for it. So yeah, for 2023. So I'll be interested to see what wins.
Yeah.
For last year.
My money will be on JJK. I think.
Yeah. Even though it didn't win the manga sales war.
It was second most.
Yeah. But congratulations to Geg though, because I sold 90 million volumes now. worldwide.
Crazy.
So it's touching the 100 million volume mark, which is not really easy to do.
Let me see. So if I price that at fucking
Yeah, nearly as much as Bleach, because I think Bleach got 150.
He's got 130.
wow,
Demon Slayer's got
Yeah,
150.
when you deep it, Bleach is a lot longer as well.
that's mad. Jesus Christ. So if I do that on the average of every volume being £7.99,
Yeah, but the question is, how much of that gets gigs?
true. Yeah.
Because you know how these studios are. They're gonna take like
Some of them
cut
make
and stuff like.
some of them make bank on that. I know Oda's worth 20 million
Yeah,
and Kishimoto's worth 10 million.
yeah,
But them two got rich.
yeah. They got rich.
But that's because it's Naruto and One Piece.
Yeah, and even like I need to watch Toriyama
I don't
as
know
well.
how much story of. I know that nigga just swims in money. That's Dragon Ball.
That shit's been got that. Okay, this is how old Dragon Ball the
I mean, deep
franchise
it,
is.
Dragon Ball came out in the 80s.
It came out after.
Still
It
relevant.
came out after the Thriller album. I think either came out before or after.
Yeah, it came out before the Thriller album.
Came out before the Thriller
Ball
album.
Came out before Thriller.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Dragon
that's how
Ball-
old it is.
Like Dragon Ball Z is still one of the most popular animes,
Yeah.
and it finished before I was born.
Yeah, finished in like 96.
I think 95.
95. I think.
I think even early 90s it finished even.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the Boo Saga was early 90s.
Early 90s.
'Cause
Yeah.
I think even GT dropped before I was born.
I think Dragon Ball GT, when that dropped, maybe like
I think GT dropped like 95 or something like that.
96.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball dropped 96.
96. Yeah, so GT, yeah, and Dragon Ball to this Z is to this day is still like crazy popular.
Yeah, that anime is crazy
iconic,
popular,
yeah.
especially like in the Latin American countries. Boy, tell you what now, it's popular there.
Yeah, I think in this country it's second behind Naruto.
Yeah,
And in
Naruto's
the
got the streaks.
US, it's by far the most popular
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah. So yeah, Dragon Ball started in '84.
Wow.
So it turns 40 this year. That's
That's insane.
Yeah. So Dragon Ball Dragon Ball the manga started in '84, and then the anime started in '86.
Imagine it started with them doing cool martial arts stuff, and now Goku can destroy universes.
The level of power scaling for Dragon Ball is
Yeah,
just
it fell off a
Yeah.
cliff a lot. As soon as they introduced Super Saiyan God, it's like it was already content. This is silly now.
I don't know. I don't know what's next for Dragon Ball and Goku. I don't know. Like simple martial arts to now being able to destroy planets with a finger.
Hit can freeze time
Time.
itself, and
Yeah.
and it literally doesn't work on Goku because Goku's too strong. And you try to hit Jiren as well. He's like he just throws Jiren, so it's like your time will stop. Jiren is walking.
Like Jiren was so strong. Everyone else is fine. Mid battle, this guy starts praying. I was like, okay, I know how strong Jiren
He's
is.
literally like, I'm tired, man. And he said, no one here is worth my time.
Yes, and
anymore.
starts meditating.
Now that hit's gone, I'm just gonna meditate. You all fight each other.
Literally, he did that. Literally, and then like even in the last fight, it literally it took Goku to the edge. It took Frieza. It took everything just to beat Jiren. I was like, you know what? Yeah.
I can't let the way they ended. That's the perfect way to end it with a fight and a villain.
But yeah, exactly. I think really and truly, even if they didn't continue Dragon Ball Super manga, if they just had it their way, thing with Jiren.
Yeah, I think they could have ended. That's the thing with Dragon Ball is like they can end it whenever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know why. I was just thinking of that moment in JJK when fucking Gojo rips out Hanami's
Oh, like
branches,
Oh, that's so sick.
and then like kills her by just he was just like literally.
It
was just-
I think it was his Infinity.
It was
Yeah,
Infinity,
he just
wasn't it?
crushed
Yeah.
him with the Infinity.
Infinity, yeah.
Crushed her with Infinity.
And then he turns around and says next, yeah,
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, man said next, you killed no one.
Oh yeah.
You literally got put in a box.
You got put in a
put in
a box shaped split. Yeah.
Well, he didn't get to run the fade again with Jogo in it.
Yeah, man.
No,
But then Jogo got cooked by Sukuna.
literally.
Wait, so does Sukuna have
Fifth-
fire abilities then as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was
That
that
thing, we don't know what it's called or how he's done. No,
Yeah.
but his
Yeah,
strongest attacks are his fire.
It hasn't been like expanded on. Yeah.
suspicious?
Like, but like it was like
Imagine my shocks.
Yeah. So imagine if even if they start thinking, oh, we're making a comeback to win, he's just gonna start whipping out some fire, man.
That's the thing as well. Shit's gonna get burnt to the ground.
Yeah.
All that just for Yuji to still kill him, man. That's my main character.
I can't wait. I need it.
My stocks, they're heavily invested in Utah. Well, I'm saying, sorry, it has to be you. Next few chapters are gonna be long.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah, Black Clover also returned in
Last year,
December.
the movie. That was really good.
Yeah,
That movie was really good.
I'm
Even
talking
though
about
it
the
wasn't-
manga return.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Because since it got moved to that schedule, which is
Yeah.
every 2.5 months. God.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's every 3 months.
Every 3 months.
Like it's quarterly.
Oh, yeah. Which is annoying.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
next one's in March.
Next one's in- oh.
On that note,
same.
oh sorry.
Yeah.
On that note, lads. And do the wrap up.
You want to do it?
You know, I did the intro.
Well, again, thank you for coming and listening to our podcast episode on the wrap up of 2023 and obviously discussing 2024. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss updates on new episodes. Don't forget to follow the guys. Plug your accounts.
MP Music, MP Shots on MP Music on Twitter, TikTok, and Insta.
Mm-hmm.
MP Shots on Twitter and Insta.
I don't have any socials.
This guy lives in a cave. He lives in a cave. Lives in a cave. For me, just give the manga page Manga Marvin Reads. I usually drop reviews and other stuff as well.
Give a subscribe to Beers and Buds.
That as well. Don't
Like
forget
and
that.
comment. Let's know your thoughts and all of that. What you want us chatting about next month?
Mm-hmm.
We listen to your ideas.
Of course.
On that note, Anime Hour out.